Hey, if you're like me, you have been working and really haven't been keeping up with the news. But this is actually old news. Amazon is using drones to make deliveries, and they have three locations. They have one in Lockford, California, College Station, Texas, and Tulsa, Arizona. They're also trying to get locations in the UK and Italy. And I just kind of floored because this is something that they're trying to phase out drivers. They can have deliveries in 60 minutes or less. And I honestly, I don't see how this is going to be something that is going to be a mass produced. Maybe 5-10 years it's going to be taking over. But for now, I think we kind of can lock in on these driving positions. But yeah, I just don't want to get too complacent because they are already moving and rolling this out to where they are making deliveries in 60 minutes or less. They are bypassing traffic, um, and getting these deliveries out to these customers. The drone apparently can fly 60 miles, 65 up to 65 miles per hour. And I know there's limitations in terms of like weather and things like that. That's something that as an actual physical driver, that we are basically out there in all types of weather conditions. But Amazon has these drones that they are using to make deliveries. I'm just curious to know who out there has received any drone deliveries and who have drivers who have seen them. Have you seen any replacements in terms of or reduction in the amount of packages that you get? I can't really see this being anything, again, mass produced. The way they describe the process, it seems to be pretty tedious and pretty hands on. Let me read this article and see what they say. So it says Amazon's drones deliver items in 60 minutes or less. Here's how we simplify the process. So apparently it hasn't been all that easy. Prime Air built an easy to use customer experience to make ordering and receiving a wide selection of items via drone delivery faster than ever. I can't see them delivering like 12 pounds, 10 pounds, 31 pounds. I had three items today that were over 30 pounds and it went to like one person. So, yeah, there's going to be definitely some limitations to this. So, let's see here. So, that, they have their drone right there. So, this was written May 20th, 2025. All right, it's never been easier to receive a drone delivery from Amazon. If you live in one of the locations we currently offer, again, those three locations, one in California, one in Texas, and one in Arizona. So it seems like it's in those dry, arid locations right now. Um, I guess to get this beta testing to make sure that the weather doesn't interfere. All right, from tapping the place your order button to seeing the item delivered, the entire process takes 60 minutes or less. So, if you realize you need more sunscreen or forgot you needed more batteries but don't have time to make a trip to the store, Amazon has you covered. So that's almost like an Instacart or like a no, Roadie isn't so much that, but like I guess you could say like an Instacart type thing where you can place an order and then have it delivered within an hour or so. So I guess they're trying to get into that market. It all starts at Amazon.com or in the shopping app. Customers can choose more than 60,000 items for drone delivery. Okay, that's a lot. As our selection continues to grow, recently we received FAA approval to deliver several new categories of items, including devices like Apple iPhones, Samsung Galaxy cell phones, Apple AirTags, Apple AirPods, Ring doorbells, and Alpha grillers, instant read food thermometers. So I guess those things with like the lithium batteries in them. All you need to do is select the drone delivery option when you check out if you're in an eligible area and the item in your cart is 5 pounds or less. See, there's that weight limitation. Here's screenshots from their website. From there, select and confirm your preferred delivery spot at your address, such as in a driveway or yard. You won't have to confirm your delivery point on your next order, and you can always update the delivery location or report an issue. Here's what it looks like on the app. a simplified experience. Our latest ordering process is in the our latest ordering process is the result of 2 years of building and incorporating a digital map into the drone's computer with eligible addresses. So they have been doing overhead mapping. So you already have the maps like from Google Maps, and you have your street the street view and things like that. So apparently they've been doing these flyovers and mapping it so that they can have a picture. So that's interesting. That is very interesting. Now the drone can accurately determine how long it will take to fly to an address and drop off the package. So, after the order is placed, Amazon determines a near exact delivery time within 5 minutes of when to expect it. Amazon will also notify you if your delivery cannot be completed and explain the reasoning. All right, here is, I guess, taking off at the facility. While building the drone's delivery map, Prime Air first identified delivery zones or areas free of obstacles like buildings or trees. The team then divided each delivery zone into delivery areas that will be added to an Amazon account. Finally, delivery points were added to each delivery area that were both clear of obstacles and reachable by a drone. For example, a swimming pool looks like a flat surface on satellite images, but isn't a suitable delivery point. The introduction of the new MK30 drone streamlines the delivery process. Previously Prime Air would deliver to a QR code placed in a prospective customer's designated delivery area. Now the process is automated through the drone's in-flight computer so that orders arrive directly at designated delivery points without the need for a physical QR code. So I guess you had to print out something and lay it on the ground. So that's an interesting upgrade. No more needing the QR code. So it's not searching for the QR code to make the drop. It has visual of the yard, which has already been pre-entered and indicated where it's going to drop. Yeah, they are definitely gathering more data on these our homes and locations and things like that. When it reaches the delivery point, the drone verifies it's in the right location with the right package before making the delivery. All right, so the article goes on. You can go ahead and look that up yourself and continue reading, but I just found it very intriguing that they are using drones for the deliveries. I'm at this point I'm not super concerned about being taken, displaced by a drone. One, because I am close to retirement age, so by the time this is fully rolled out, I will have already moved on to something else. And there are limitations to what the drones can actually deliver. Now, if they get bigger and can carry more weight, okay, so then maybe we can get concerned, but I cannot see it carrying a lot of items. And again, there still seems to be a lot of hands-on aspect when it comes to the use of the drone. They have to change the battery, they have to physically take the item to outside to the drone, load it, lock it. There just seems to be more points of activity, if you will, per item. It could be less, I don't know, but it seems to me to be more hands-on to do it that way. But it could be cheaper in the end because they're not having to pay the drivers. I don't know what you think about the drones. Let me know in the comments. And if you are concerned about taking over of robotics in the delivery industry. All right, I will see you all in the next one.